How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome back to another great game in World of Tanks, Xbox One Edition. Today I'm going to be playing my favorite Tier 6 tank, the Tier 6 French heavy tank, the ARL 44. The only proficient way to use this tank is to use the 105 mil, as you get 10% more alpha and 221 millimeters of penetration. Whereas if you use the, well, I guess I should mention, the AP rounds have only 165 millimeters of penetration, but that doesn't matter, as you'll be facing off against Tier 7s and Tier 8s the majority of the time. And when you're not in your top tier in your own tier, you don't need anything other than standard ammunition, unless you want to, negate RNG as much as possible by hitting A and just spamming premium most of the time for that extra 10% of alpha, which is honestly great. But, yeah, if you use the 90mm for this tank, which is the top gun for this vehicle, not only is your aim time going to be the same of 2.9, which is AIDS, but it's also going to be the, you'll have a little bit better dispersion values. I think the 105mm gets like a 0.4 for dispersion, and the 90mm gets like a 0.36 or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely not worth it considering the aim time is the same, and for just a little bit longer reload time, you get a fuck ton more alpha, and that's what you need when this tank only has armor in the front. And even then, only its upper plate is manageable in your own tier, as your own tier vehicles, or even tier 5s, can shoot through the mantlet of this thing like it's nothing, or even the turret in general, which is hilarious. So, being in a tier 8 matchup for this game, I'm going to have APCR loaded the whole game. Just because if I miss a shot or don't penetrate a shot due to lack of having no penetration for my AP rounds, that's going to cost me another like 9 seconds of reloading, or 8 seconds, whatever this thing has. So I got a free easy shot on the T-34 in the beginning there, which was completely RNG based. I will admit it was completely luck. But as you can see, the aiming on this vehicle is just, well, it's horrendous. And I fire an APCR round into that guy for 296, and I think, or was it higher? I don't know, I really wasn't paying attention. But anyway, 300 points of damage on average for the regular AP rounds, and 330 for the APCR rounds. I don't know why they decided to up the alpha for the premium rounds, probably just to make people use them more, so they can get more money. I don't know. It's wargaming, so who the fuck knows what they were thinking. But, yeah, where the fuck am I going? I was gonna say, I thought I stayed in the spot relatively all game, but I could have been wrong. And right into the side of the T-29's turret with APCR rounds, because winning. And I don't repair my tracks just yet because I know I have plenty of time to repair them. And then the Arty, the fucking Tier 8 Arty, shoots a Tier 6 vehicle. What a fucking loser. Unbelievable. But I try to get a free shot on that T-29, or sorry, is that a T-34? Yeah, T-34. Did I shoot the T-34 side turret, or was it a T-29? Maybe it was the T-34 again. But yeah, right through the front of that Tier 7 Oni with APCR, no problem. Granted, RNG is being really kind to me right now and letting me put shots in to where they normally wouldn't go. But yeah, RNG was really kind to me. This tank is like my favorite in the game for Tier 6. It's even more favorable than that of the Jumbo. Oh, that's a tough call, because the Jumbo, the Tier 6 American medium tank, has a shit ton of armor for the turret, but its dispersion is just ass, and you can't use it at long range, and it doesn't have a lot of alpha, but it is a good tank for fucking over people on, like, town maps like this one, where you can just scooch around the corner, sharply angle your front, which it has a great upper hull too. It's got like 102 of angled armor, and you can make it work. But your own tier is not going to pen you in the turret, and that's just fucking hilarious. So the Super Pershing comes out to rush me, because he didn't do enough during the game, and now he's just frustrated or some shit. So he gets penned again. I get one more hit into me by him, and luckily the J Panther behind him finishes him off right before he can shoot again. So that was kind of terrifying. I don't know what he thought he would accomplish by doing that, but either way, if I died there, no foul, as I've already accumulated 3,200 damage, or sorry, 3,300 damage in a tier 8 lobby for a tier 6 tank. So, go team, I guess. I can't wait to see the end of the game stats here, where I top the leaderboard and do more than every other tank in the game for my side. It's going to be pretty funny. And I try to race it over to here, or I try to race it over here for a shot on the KV-4. Even with my terrible aim time, maybe RNG will bless me when I shoot on the move with my aiming balloon the size of my screen. But that doesn't happen. I don't even get the chance, which is unfortunate, but I'm not heartbroken about it, as I already did phenomenal in this game. So let's see what we got here. I'm pretty sure I went negative. Wow, I didn't go negative. Although I was hitting tier 8 targets, so that probably helped with the silver situation. So yep, there's my 3 marks. That has been maintained for a good few months now. Yep, I topped the leaderboard. So that's quite sad. But yep, mastery, all the good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.